Welcome back, Studio 701.
We are just days away from the big game, and if you're hosting people for a viewing party, you want to make sure you have the best TV watching experience.
In today's home improvement, Tanner Kessel with Blue Hawk Audio and Video joins us. Good morning, Tanner.
Good morning.
All right, so first of all, let's get out of the way. Who are you cheering for this Sunday?
I am a Packer fan, so, you know, the last week or whatever it was absolutely gut-wrenching, but I don't know how you can't root for Brady. I think, you know, regardless of any sport, he'll go down as one of the greatest to ever do it.
See, everyone keeps saying one of the greatest.
Yeah, because Joe Montana.
Oh, goodness
Mic
gracious.
drop. But my husband's a big Packers fan, too, so we're still, you know, going through a hard time. Jeff's out of here,
kidding.
everybody.
I'm not actually leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
But, you know, whether you're watching at home, no matter who you're cheering for, you want it to be a great experience. So what should we make sure to have to improve just our big game watching experience?
So as far as improvements go, I guess, you know, you can add really, you know, anything. The thing that we focus on the most is definitely the audio side of things. When it comes to, you know, televisions, projectors, what have you, it's kind of like cell phones. It's really hard to kind of stay up with the times. And with the TVs, they're getting thinner and thinner, right? So they keep putting smaller and smaller speakers in them. So even adding, you know, a sound bar or a nice pair of bookshelf speakers, anything like that, it's really going to improve on the audio enhancement side of things. As far as TVs go, pretty much everything is going to support 4K as far as the television side of it. I'm not a huge guy that's going to push, you know, having the latest and greatest in TV, because most of our watching, especially on cable, isn't going to be quite pushing the threshold of what's capable. And, you know, those prices are going to keep coming, you know, further and further down. But as far as the cinematic experience, that's where, you know, having the higher resolution TVs, the better refresh rates, things like that are really going to be more beneficial.
If you're not super techie, like I'm not, it can be a little intimidating to walk into your showroom because there's so much. But let's take a look at all that you have going on in there and what people can experience. Tell us what we can find here, what we're seeing here.
Yeah, so on the screen right now there you'll see our big showroom theater. That's going to have a full 9.2 system with Dolby Atmos. So if anybody wants to come in and, you know, figure out what Atmos is all about, get that overhead channel effect. You know, if you're watching a war movie and there's choppers flying overhead or something like that, you'll really get a full immersive experience with adding that extra dimension, meaning, you know, there's going to be speakers behind you, above you, in front of you, as well as to the sides. Then we've also got on the screen there, that's the new Epson laser TV. So what that is you're going to be able to retrofit that in any home. So if you wanted the projection experience but don't really have the means to mount a projector on the ceiling, that actually just sits a few inches away from the screen and gives you either 100 or 120-inch projection. And the screen it comes with is one of the highest performance ambient light rejection screens. So you can have all the lights on and still get, you know, the full effect of the theater without it getting washed out by the lighting.
I'm sorry, did you say 9.2? I remember it was like 5.0, wasn't it? And now it's 9.2. Don't know what that means, but what do you have with you right in front of us? It says Brilliant.
So this is a really cool piece by Brilliant, like you had mentioned. What it is, it's an automation piece. So there's a lot of, you know, companies that are going around and pushing, you know, high-end automation. What that comes with is, you know, needing licensing, really expensive equipment, and something that can get outdated pretty quickly. The Brilliant side of things really just replaces any light switch. So if you got a light switch in your house you'd like to add a Brilliant to, you can do that. It's got dimmers built in as well as a small touchscreen on there. And what the touchscreen does is it enables you to control Sonos, smart light switches, door locks, smart thermostats, all that fun stuff. When it's not being used, as you can see, it's a digital picture frame as well, and it also has built-in intercomming and video conferencing. So, you know, the most common thing we see is people put one in the kitchen, put one in the downstairs living area where the kids are hanging out, or in the kids' room. You know, you push the button on it, intercom downstairs, you know, come and eat, so you're not having to yell throughout the whole house.
How easy or difficult is it to install this?
It's exactly like installing a standard light switch. You know, it uses all the exact same wiring, so you can have an electrician put it in, or if I guess you're feeling up to the task, you can kill the breaker and put it in yourself.
Tanner, I have a question. Do you give somebody like a walkthrough, like where you're going to say, okay, here's what you have, here's what we got. Because I'm looking at it and I'm going, okay, this is a little much for me. So can you just let our viewers know that if they want to do something like this, are you able to walk them through it and make sure that they're comfortable operating everything?
Yeah, as far as the electrical side of things go, that can get here, there.
I just mean the operation of...
Yes, absolutely. The control side of it, using it, things like that. Yeah, we're more than happy to help you out with that. I guess the benefit of going local with something like this too is you're not having to call 1-800 numbers. You get the direct line to our store phone, my cell, whatever it is. It's pretty easy to get a hold of us.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Tanner. If we would like to see more, where are your showrooms located? So
we have one in Dickinson as well, and one in Bismarck. The one in Bismarck is right across from Pro Image in the Kirkwood Mall. Our showroom, the times are on there. I guess I don't have to really explain that. But as far as like COVID stuff goes, we can be more than accommodating for people's needs. If you need us to, mask up, or if you have any concerns, or if you want to set up appointments outside of hours, we're more than happy to work with you, as well as, calling in the store and wanting to purchase a product and have us bring it out to your vehicle. We can be very accommodating.
Perfect, Tanner. Thank you so much for being here, man. We really do appreciate it. Folks, this has been Home Improvement. For more information, go to their website, and coming up next, we